In this video, I am looking for the best pasta in Denver. You guys know the drill. I'm going to 5 different spots. Some are going to be a little bit more affordable, some are going to be a little bit more pricey, but I only have 2 rules. First thing is I can only order 1 pasta dish everywhere I go. That is it, nothing else. Second rule, I have to let the server decide which pasta dish I order, whether it be their favorite dish on the menu or the top seller. That's it. So let's go ahead and get into our first spot. We are over at Zeppelin Station at Pesto. Hi, how are you?
Good, and you?
Good. I just had a question. Like, do you guys have like a popular seller or your favorite pasta on the menu?
The popular pasta is the spaghetti chicken Alfredo. Yeah.
Or your pick?
Yeah, it's the spaghetti chicken Alfredo, but the carbonara is the second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite?
I like more the spaghetti chicken Alfredo.
Okay, let's do that one, please. All right, so we are at our first spot over at Pesto, and you heard there that the most popular dish is fettuccine chicken Alfredo, and we're starting off with a very basic one, right? I think this is an Olive Garden favorite. It still was about $20, so I don't think it's gonna be super cheap today anywhere I go, but yeah, it is what it is, I guess. So we're gonna go ahead and just kind of dig into this. Okay, so ooh, we got Parmesan over the top. We have nice big chunks of chicken in there. Chicken's good. I saw them sauteing everything fresh to order, so that's good to see. Chicken's got really good seasoning on it. Pasta is nice and al dente. It's creamy, but it's not gummy, which I appreciate that. And there's Parmesan everywhere, so it's got like a really good salt content, but it's not overly salty. Like I said, I was a chef for 20 years, so I really like to season my food really, really well. And this is really nicely seasoned, okay? I mean, as far as the chicken Alfredo goes, it's really nice. The sauce is coating the pasta really nicely. This is just like carbs on carbs on carbs today. So I'm willing to eat a little bit of this and then I'm gonna take it home. My wife absolutely loves Alfredo, so she's gonna get the bulk of this. All right, so we just got out of our first spot, Pesto Zeppelin Station. Yes, it's a food hall, but that was an absolutely delicious bowl of pasta. Was it a little basic? Yes, but again, I'm going off of their recommendations. I would give it a 4.5 out of 5. Really, no major complaints. It was seasoned nicely, so we're off to a really good start. Now on to our next spot. All right, so as you can see, I am in the heart of downtown. We are over at our next spot. It is called Tavernetta. Pretty popular here, pretty famous in Denver. It's a little bit more upscale, so we're gonna go see what kind of pasta they have for us. All right, so we finally made it down this little alleyway. And here we go. Okay, so it does look like they have a 2-course for $40, but honestly, I do want to stick to the rules and just get pasta, but that does sound enticing.
Lots of TLC in that one.
So that one's, how do you say, Muffaldine?
Muffaldine.
Muffaldine.
Yeah.
Gotta give it, okay, so the lamb ragu, pecorino romano. All right, well, if that's the one that you say, then that's what I get. We just got our lamb ragu muffaldine with pecorino romano. My Italian is terrible, and I am Italian, so I am sorry for my pronunciation of a lot of these foods. My grandfather would be rolling in his grave, that's for sure. All right, but yeah, here we go. Lamb ragu, I think it's one of their most popular dishes, is what the bartender said. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a try here. But yeah, that looks good. I like these noodles. They're perfect for soaking up that sauce. A lamb, I think, is a pretty big Colorado staple. I just love that each one of these pasta dishes is topped out with freshly grated Parmesan, because it's gonna give it a good saltiness. The noodles are nice and al dente. And you just have like the ground up bits of the lamb. It's not like big chunks or anything like that, you know, enough to really get a mouthful with each bite. Thank goodness I wore a black shirt, because I don't want anything spilling on a nice white shirt, and then I just have red sauce all over my shirt for the rest of the night. But wow, this is really good. I like that ragu. It's not too heavy. I also like that I'm here at Tavernetta at 2 p.m. There's literally nobody else here. Pro tip, you want to go to the nice places, go in the middle of the afternoon if they're open. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, please make sure to thumbs up and subscribe. All right, so we just got out of Tavernetta, another great experience. My bartender's name was Nick, which was awesome. So shout out to Nick if you're ever here at Tavernetta during the week. Nick will be here, so he'll take real good care of you. Trust me with that. But yeah, that was a really good experience. I give it a 4.8 out of 5. Really not. We got 3 more spots to go to, so let our pasta journey continue. Okay, we are at our third spot. It's called Dio Mio. They open at 4 p.m. and they do not take reservations. So we're here right on the dot to see if we could get in and then get out quickly because I have another reservation at 5 p.m. So we gotta hurry up. Really digging the vibe in here. You have to go up to order at the counter. But they got a bar here. And then when it comes to the menu, I was just talking with the gentleman who sat me. He says the cacio e pepe is probably his favorite and a very popular one as well. So you have mafalda, black pepper, pink peppercorn, parmesan. And then he also said the hand-cut pappardelle with the beef cheek bolognese is good, as well as this kimchi with like a alla vodka sauce. Oh, so he's giving me a couple options. He couldn't just give me one, but I don't know. I think I might go cacio e pepe just because that he seemed to really like that one a lot. Really cool vibe in here, and I think that they're on the Michelin recommended guide, so that is a plus. I can't wait to try this pasta. All right, so we have our cacio e pepe here. Looks pretty straightforward. Almost looks like it has like a Parmesan cream sauce on there. It's got those pink peppercorns, which look very nice. And I love the shape of the noodle. It really helps the sauce cling to it. All right, that looks very nice. Cheers. This has really, really good seasoning in it. You know, a lot of different herbs and spices in it. You know, like garlic, oregano. It almost reminds me of the crust of a pizza that's been hit with like butter and herbs and things like that. Like that's what I'm getting with these spices. Because we have like the pepper in there, it's giving me just a little bit of a kick in the throat, but nothing too bad. I don't think there's any like real spice in this. And I really like that all these sauces have been very tight, nothing loose, nothing watery or anything like that. Just really coating that noodle very nicely. All right, so we are leaving Dio Mio. It had great flavor. It was perfectly al dente. They weren't trying to overdo it or anything like that. It was awesome. I give them a 5 out of 5. I really can't complain too much. But yeah, I'm digging all this pasta so far. Trying not to fill myself up too much. So let's get to these last 2 spots. Okay, we are at our 4th spot, Barolo Grill. This one you do need to have a reservation for. It opens up at 5 p.m. on the dot, and I'm here right on the dot. Let's get inside. So yeah, just immediately when you take a look at the pastas, I think the cheapest one is $35. So this is probably the fanciest and priciest place I've been to yet. So I'm here primarily to get pasta. Okay. I was wondering if you have a recommendation or like what your best seller is, something, either or.
There's no bad choices here.
Okay.
But classic is that agnolotti del Pin.
Del Pin, okay.
Pinches of pasta filled with ground veal, tossed in some brown buttered sage with Parmesan Reggiano cheese. This comes from the Piemonte region. This is where Barolo lies. So this is a traditional dish. But I love my fungus.
Okay.
And so the tagliatelle ai funghi is one of my personal favorites. More of a noodly dish with foraged mushrooms, where I get those. We could do half-order pastas if you want, so you don't have to get the big bowl. How do you want to go about this? Do you want to do a bunch of courses or just one course?
I'm just doing the pasta. Just the pasta. Yep, I'm on a pasta tour.
Okay.
And I'm doing one pasta dish at multiple restaurants.
Okay.
So that's why I'm saying give me the
best of
the best or your favorite, which could be the best if it's your favorite.
I want to just make you get half of the agnolotti, half of the mushroom tagliatelle.
All right, so we're getting 2 pastas. They're half orders. I'm gonna allow it just because the server, that's what their recommendation was, and I said I would do their recommendation, so I'm gonna allow 2 different pastas, but they're gonna be half orders. So I'm excited either way. So we have our 2 half portions here. One here is their tagliatelle al funghi, right? So this is their mushroom tagliatelle, right? That's what fungi means, is mushroom fungus, right? And then this one here is the agnolotti de plun, I believe is how she said it. And then this one has the veal inside of it, all right? So these ones I believe are stuffed. Oh boy. Okay, this is a pasta you can slurp. Oh yeah, that's good. If you're a mushroom lover, you're gonna love this pasta. No two ways about it. It's really good, and I like the sauce that's with it too. Again, very nice and creamy, and well seasoned and salty. All right, let's go ahead with this agnolotti. Yeah, these are like little pockets, I think, with that braised beef on the inside. To me, it's a great fall dish, but lends itself well to winter as well. Yeah, I mean, you really get that sage coming through, and then they have usually fried sage on top. You just throw it into the fire for a few seconds. You get that nice crispy. And this one has like coarse Parmesan on the top, which I really like as well. It's not like a fine grate or anything like that. All right, I just got out my meal. I'm over standing in front of a fireplace here. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep 100%. I brought in my camera, obviously, to do my vlog. The manager saw it, the server saw it, so they comped my meal. I fought them tooth and nail. I do not go out expecting comps or anything like that. A lot of people, go, oh, you're probably getting paid for a lot of these things. I'm just going out and vlogging. The camera definitely helps sometimes, and then they ask what I'm doing. So I tell them. I'm pretty straightforward with them because I don't want to be like, oh, I can't tell you why I'm filming in here. So they did comp the meal, but the food was amazing and the service was amazing. So I still get to give them my honest rating, which I think will kind of compare with some of the other spots. I'm gonna give them a 4.8. I thought the pasta was delicious. It was cooked properly, al dente, seasoned nicely. I just want a little bit more of that meat, that sausage inside the agnolotti, but overall, a great experience. Thank you again to Barolo Grill. This is not sponsored by them in any way. Like I said, they just comped my check. So appreciate it so much. On to our 5th and final spot. All right, everyone, we are at our 5th and final spot of the night. Probably the trendiest spot on the list. We're at the Bindery. As you can see, we have a really great view in the background. I'm getting pretty full, so we're gonna get in, get some pasta, and then get on out and finish this video. Come on. This is another cozy spot, great for a date. Here is their menu. Yeah, the appetizers, salads and soups, handmade pasta and risotto. That is what I'm going for there. And then they also have mains as well. All right, so Luke was my server, and he said the pappardelle al cingale is the best one by far. So that's what I got. Wild boar, tomato, dark cocoa, which I thought was very interesting, mint and pecorino. He also liked the anchovy butter spaghetti, right? Which was very interesting to me, but I don't know, anchovy butter. I'm not, I don't have an aversion to seafood or anything like that, but I just went with my gut and with what Luke said, and that's the pappardelle al cingale. So we have our last pasta of the night, and this one has the wild boar in it. I can already see a pretty big chunk. Ooh, but it is tender. Ooh, I like that. Let me try and pick that up for you. All right, so here's, oh my gosh, this is literally falling apart tender here, but that's that boar right there. That's the first thing I want to eat. Oh my god, it's like butter melting in your mouth. This is the first ragu that I've actually seen large chunks of meat in there. Tagliatelle looks nice. Coated in that sauce. Let's get a nice little swirl. Wow. It's piping hot, not for sure. That is a nice big chunk of boar. And what's weird is that the boar is actually seasoned very, very nicely. You get like really good hints of that salt. It's like really concentrated, like tomatoey flavor. You can tell it was like braised perfectly. The pasta itself, I just wish it had a little bit more salt. All right, just getting out of the Bindery, and honestly, that was a really amazing ragu. Love the boar. Wish the pasta was just a little bit saltier. Maybe if they put some more fresh grated cheese on top, it would have done the trick. I don't know if I saw any or not, but either way, I'd go 4.5 out of 5. Really good spot, and again, great place to take your date. Where's your favorite pasta spot? Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure to thumbs up and subscribe. Watch this next video coming up on the screen, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.